A legendary duo is a pair of closely related legendary and or mythical Pokemon, either representing teamwork or opposition, and with nearly every new region of Pokemon we have been gifted with a legendary duo, usually in separate games though, such as Ho-Oh and Lugia in Gold and Silver. However, which is the worst legendary duo out of all of the games ever released? Well, with that being said, today's video goes over that exact question. Of course, this is all my own opinion at the end of the day, and it's completely cool if you guys disagree with what I say in the video. Don't hesitate though to drop a comment down below about the video, and if you found it interesting or not. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe though if you haven't already to keep up to date, and follow my Twitter to updates about the channel. Both of those links can be found in the description down below. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. First up, we're heading over to the Kanto region, home to the first legendary duo, which technically isn't a legendary duo because it is Mew and Mewtwo. Mew obviously being a mythical Pokemon, whereas Mewtwo is a legendary, but there are other duos compared to the legendary duos, and these are duos because of a strong relation in the lore, but their stats and movesets tend to be like fairly distant and not really the same or equivalent, and these are said to be asymmetrical compared to the true duos. But anyway, it's technically a duo, which is why we're going over it. Anyway, Mew is a mythical Pokemon, like I say, with a stat total of 600, obviously 100 and everything, but Mew is a very cool Pokemon because obviously it can learn pretty much every TM, you know, it can transform it, you know, its DNA's in every Pokemon. It's just a really cool Pokemon in the lore, and I really like Mew as well. Mew's a really, really cool Pokemon. On the other hand, though, we've got Mewtwo coming in with a stat total of 680, with, you know, 130 speed, 154 special attack, 110 physical attack, 106 HP, 90 in both physical and special defense. However, that's not the best thing about Mewtwo though. Mewtwo actually gets 2 Mega Evolutions, which makes this duo really, really good. And obviously, I'm going to be basing this video on them put together and not just one being much better than the other, because that would be a little bit unfair. But Mewtwo definitely really helps this duo out with the 2 Mega Evolutions. Never really got it because obviously, like, Mewtwo's a creation of Mew, and so why wouldn't Mew get a Mega Evolution? And, you know, there's a copy of getting 2 Mega Evolutions, but that's besides the point. That's just Pokemon logic. We don't really dive into that too much because it just doesn't make sense at all, just like this situation. But both Mega Mewtwo Y and Mega Mewtwo X are very, very good Pokemon. They both hit so hard. Mega Mewtwo Y especially hitting very, very hard on the special side of things. Such a good Pokemon. But the Kanto duo is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Next up, we're heading over to the Johto region, home to technically the first legendary Pokemon duo, if you're going to get into the whole mythical legendary thing. But anyway, it is home to the Tower duo, made up of both Lugia and Ho-Oh. Now, these Pokemon are very, very good. They're both very bulky. They're both hit hard. They're both fast, you know. They do a lot of damage in the competitive scene. We've got Lugia coming in with 130 physical defense, 154 special defense with 110 speed and 90 in both physical and special attack. Then we've got Ho-Oh, just as bulky, well, a little bit less bulky, obviously, but hits harder on the physical side and the special side. But anyway, Ho-Oh has 154 special defense, just like Lugia, 90 physical defense, but 130 in physical attack and 110 in special attack. Just a little bit slow with 90 speed, which I've never really understood. I'd expect Ho-Oh to be faster because it hits harder, but, you know, Lugia is a very fast, bulky Pokemon, which is a very, very, very horrible thing to go up against. They both have very reliable recovery in Recover as well. They both get really good moves, such as obviously Hydro Bump, Sacred Fire, Aero Blast, Fire Blast. Obviously not, you know, you're not seeing a Lugia hit things with Sacred Fire. You know, you get what I mean. Obviously Ho-Oh gets Sacred Fire, but they both have very, very good, like, equally good as, like, moves that just do so much damage. They're both bulky as hell, and, you know, I really like the lore behind these as well. Obviously, Lugia is the master of the legendary birds, and we have Ho-Oh, who is the legendary beast master. You know, they're both trio masters, which is really cool. It's just some nice Pokemon lore getting dropped into the video. You weren't expecting that? Well, there it is. But anyway, Johto legendary duo, very, very good, and, you know, they're far from being the worst anyway, in my opinion. Next up, we're heading over to the Hoenn region, home to the Eon duo, being Latias and Latios, and I have a big place in my heart for these guys. I love getting these as a kid in Ruby and Sapphire, and revisiting them again in both auras, and it was really nice in auras for them both to get a Mega Evolution as well. We, of course, now have Mega Latias and Mega Latios. Anyway, without the Mega Evolutions, their normal stats are as follows. Latias is the more bulky Pokemon, whereas Latios is the more, you know, it does that damage, you know. Anyway, Latias has 130 special defense, 110 speed, 110 special attack, 90 physical defense, and 80 physical attack with 80 HP. Latios has 80 HP, 90 physical attack, 80 physical defense, a whopping 130 in special attack, which is why those Draco Meteors hit very, very hard. And then obviously it has 110 special defense with 110 speed, so very fast Pokemon. Obviously the Mega Evolutions are even better, hit even harder, and I guess Aura has just really helped out the legendary Pokemon of Hoenn, because not only did Latias and Latios get access to these really powerful Mega Evolutions, but we also got like Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, and then Mega Rayquaza as well, all obviously incredibly overpowered as well. So Auras was a very nice gift to these Pokemon. So if we ever do get Down and Pill remakes, I definitely expect something similar to happen with obviously Dialga and Palkia and Giratina or something like that, because, you know, they really got a boost in just these, you know, these remakes. So I've got really nothing bad to say about the Eon Duo. They're very good Pokemon, especially with the advancement of Mega Evolution. Coming up next is the Sinnoh region, home to 2 legendary duos, but they both contain mythicals. It's just another one of those, just, yeah, glass half full, glass half empty. It's really what kind of person you are. But anyway, we've got the Luno duo coming up first with Darkrai and Cresselia. Cresselia obviously being a legendary Pokemon, with Darkrai being the mythical. But I've never really used these, to be fair. I've never really dived into the whole, I've never really owned a Darkrai, never really did any of the events, and, you know, Cresselia was just there. But Cresselia, as we all know, is a very bulky Pokemon, having 120 HP, 120 physical defense, and 130 special defense. Doesn't hit very hard, but just takes hits just left, right, and center. Then we have Darkrai, equally as annoying, with obviously the Bad Dream ability, obviously the Dark Void move. It just wasn't nice going up against one of them. You know, I did not like this thing. Gave me nightmares. You know, it's in the name. You know, he gives you nightmares. Anyway, Darkrai has 135 special attack with 125 speed. So this thing was just horrible, like I said, to go up against. They both are. This duo was just, I don't like them. I did not like going up against them. They're both equally annoying as hell to go up against, but I did not like them. But obviously that is not the only Sinnoh duo, and this was the other kind of duo that I did kind of want to, you know, say that, hey, it's not technically a legendary duo because they don't have those legendary status, but they technically are a duo, and they are known as the Sea Guardians, being Manaphy and Hoenn. And as I say, they are both mythical Pokemon, so they're not technically legendary. And this is a video on legendary duo, and I'm going to get loads of comments about that, so I'm literally saying that out loud now. I know these aren't legendaries, just so you guys don't put a comment about it. Anyway, we have Hoenn, who is seen as the worst, you know, mythical slash legendary Pokemon out there, with 80 in all of its speeds. I mean, I guess Cosmog and Cosmo are here now, so you could kind of argue that, but you know, Hoenn is pretty tragic, to be fair, because it doesn't evolve into Manaphy or anything. It's just there. But like I said, it has 80 in all of its stats, and Manaphy has 100 in all of its stats. So obviously, Manaphy has a base stat total of 600, with Hoenn having the 480. And there's not really too much to say about these guys. I mean, Manaphy is a very nice Pokemon with like tail glow and stuff like that, but Hoenn is just Hoenn is Hoenn, you know. You can't really say anything good about it. It's just a little cute Pokemon. If it evolved into Manaphy, it'd be different, but it doesn't. So Hoenn's just kind of left in the dark. You know, he's just hated by pretty much everyone, but that is Sinnoh anyway. So last but not least, we have the newest legendary duo, which is actually the Cosmic Duo, being made up of Solgaleo and Lunala. Now, there was a lot of, you know, just kind of questions about why they weren't a trio with like Necrozma and stuff, but Necrozma's kind of like his own Pokemon. He has his Ultra Form, everything like that. I guess that's why they never did it, but they are technically just a duo. But like I say, Solgaleo and Lunala are both very good Pokemon. Both have a stat total of 680. Solgaleo having 137 HP and 137 physical attack, 107 physical defense, 113 special attack, 89 special defense, 97 speed. It's kind of just all over the place. And all that really changes with Lunala is the defenses get switched around. So it has 89 physical, 107 special, and the special and physical attack also do as well. So it has 113 physical attack with 137 special attack. I'm not going to go into the Dusk Mane and the Dawn Wings form, because that's technically a Necrozma Pokemon, which doesn't really, it's different than Solgaleo and Lunala. I know you have to fuse them and everything, but I'm just going over Solgaleo and Lunala. But these are very good Pokemon. Like I say, Steel and Psychic for Solgaleo, very nice typing. Lunala is Psychic and Ghost, which obviously is 4 times weak like Dark and stuff, but still hits very harsh with like Moongeist Beam, and obviously I guess like Moonblast as well, gets Shadow Ball. And then obviously Solgaleo with like Sunsteel Strike, gets Zen Headbutt, Crunchy, even gets Flare Blitz as well, and Solar Beam, which is nice. I always thought this would be a fire Pokemon whenever I first saw Solgaleo, because it looks like a fire line. I did not expect to see Psychic and Steel, but that's just, you know what, that's what they decided to go with. But I can see why they're both like similar typings, but I do like these. They're a very good duo. They hit very hard, and like I say, with the addition of Duskmane and Dawn Wings, it made them even better, even though I'm not going over that, but you know what I mean. They're good Pokemon. But that does pretty much wrap up for all of the legendary duos. The worst one, in my opinion, I feel like, It's not even technically a legendary duo, but it has to be Manaphy and Hoenn. They are seen as a duo, and I'm not going to make just a separate video going over the mythical duos because there's literally only this one, I think, so it would be kind of pointless, but they are the worst. I mean, Manaphy, like I say, is a good Pokemon, gets Tail Glow, stuff like that, gets a very nice move pool, but Hoenn just doesn't, just lets it down completely. It's just there, it's just literally there. It doesn't do anything, so it really does let Manaphy down. Like I say, it's got nothing on it's got nothing on Mewtwo, it's got nothing on Solgaleo Lunala, it's got nothing on Cresselia and Darkrai, it's got nothing on Latias Latios, nothing on like Lugia Ho-Oh. It just doesn't. It's just there. Like, I feel bad for Manaphy, but that's just the way it is. But anyway, that is everything for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please do leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I do have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you do have the time, and also subscribe if you do enjoy my content. That's everything from me though, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, guys, peace.